So yes, first things first. Thank you to John. He didn't say anything in his opener. I kind of thought he might brag on himself. It is his 1-year anniversary in comedy. Give him a round of applause for it. Like I said, I've only been here for a couple of months, and he started out a year ago. I started out about a couple of months ago, and this entire group of people here, a lot of you that are sitting here, are just the absolute best from day one. You're welcoming, you're supportive, and right up front, John is just freaking awesome, so thank you, bud. Really appreciate it. One of the things that he's actually done has been inviting a lot of us to go out and perform at the market at a showcase that they're doing out there on Thursdays. Quick shout out if you want to come catch us out there. John does a great job. Heather was actually just there this last week. And it's in Valparaiso, and that just so happens to be where I went to college. I went to Valpo straight out of high school, which admittedly was a terrible decision, but if I start avoiding everywhere that I've made terrible decisions, I'm at least going to have to move out of the state. So Valparaiso, when I went to school there, was the Crusaders, which, I mean, I guess if you're like a medieval times Muslim, yeah, maybe Crusaders is a little offensive, but it probably should have gone a long time ago. And they decided to pick a new one. They landed on beacons. It's lighthouses. The new mascot for Valparaiso is a mascot. Fantastic. Based on my experience, the new mascot should have been a freshman girl talking a baseball player down to just a hand job. I can tell you a couple of things about going to school at a liberal arts college. The guys don't have any sense of respect, and baseball players really love hand jobs. I called sports for a long time. I traveled with baseball teams. Just take my word for it on that one. My daughter's birthday party is this weekend, and I just the other day realized how much trouble I was going to be in because her other friend had her party first. Now, to this point, my daughter hadn't gone to kindergarten, didn't have a whole lot of outside friends, it was people inside the family. This year, we are expecting 9 little girls in my house for a full day. Bouncy houses, slip and slides, popcorns, candy stations. I'm fucking setting myself up for something. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's something. And I got a good taste of it last weekend at her friend's party when all the little girls gang tackled me and decided to tie me up as their prisoner. That's pretty cute, right? What's not cute is the girl whose birthday it was, as she was tying my legs up, looked at me in the deepest voice she could muster and said, "You'll never see your wife or kids." This is the same little girl that told my daughter in class for 2 weeks that her mom was in prison, even though I was actively texting her mom to set up for the birthday party. Kind of works out. And kind of wanted to talk about some just weird shit. Google and I have been having an interesting relationship as of late. Got a little bit too high this last weekend and Googled exactly how many voices in head okay.
6.
Okay, 6. I found a couple of articles, I worked my way through. Most of it is just about confirming to yourself that you have multiple personality disorders. So I had to come up with this fucking math solution in my head. You have a subconscious and a conscious, and I think probably that third voice that's just you, right? Hopefully it's you. It better not fucking be somebody else. So that's 3. I'll give you 3. Anything above 3? Abnormal? Maybe? If you have a voice in your head that's the neighbor's dog telling you to kill people, talk to somebody. If the voice in the back of your head is Morgan Freeman, you're probably okay. Unless it's Morgan Freeman from the movie Wanted. That's a deep cut. Someone got that one. I ended up landing on 3, and then I realized this was my little, like meat pouch up here, trying to confirm to itself that it wasn't crazy. Oh, you got 3 voices? Yeah, no, 3's cool. 3's cool. Here's how you can work it out in front of strangers. You can question me about it later. And then I wouldn't think too deeply about that one because I also had to Google this week, do all animals have buttholes? You're thinking about it right now, okay? I'm going to give you the short answer is no. Not all animals have buttholes. Now, most of this applies to like single-cell organisms. We'll go with animal for now. But there's one species that actually specifically only lives in Kentucky, Kentucky region, that it both eats and excretes from the same hole. It's very rare. They call it a Mitch McConnell.